Hi, my name is Heaven Lindsey, and in review of James A. Banks' article, Approaches to Multicultural Curriculum Reform, I will first address the strengths and challenges of the four approaches, followed by a brief discussion on developing cultural competence in teachers and students. The contributions approach is commonly used in elementary schools in California. It is easy to integrate into the already established curriculum and offers basic introductions to ethnic studies through single-day focus on multicultural and multi-ethnic heroes and holidays. This may include a day of celebration for figures such as Rosa Parks or the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., or on Sacagawea, or a class party for Dia de los Muertos or Chinese New Year. This approach, however, treats ethnic and cultural studies in a series of isolated instances where figures are viewed as anomalies or exceptions to their race, rather than viewed within a multicultural historical context. This approach may also trivialize these figures by perpetuating racial and ethnic stereotypes and prejudices within the context of the dominant culture. The ethnic additive approach includes more instances of cultural representation, topically or thematically, within the already established curriculum. It better shows the existence of multicultural meetings, but these are often viewed from a mainstream-centric or Eurocentric perspective. Misrepresentation of cultures is probable, and cultures and ethnicities are viewed as separate rather than intertwined. The danger here lies in the perpetuation of the tenets of whiteness as property and the permanence of racism. Moving up into the transformative approach, concepts from the contributions and ethnic additive approaches are infused with varying diverse ethnic historical perspectives which examine cultural exchange as a driving force in the development of society. This approach provides students with opportunities to address one subject from multiple ethnic perspectives in order to explore the intertwining and interdependent ethnic factors that drive society forward. The challenges to this approach include a deep curriculum revisioning, which takes time and research for factual and cultural accuracy. The decision-making and social action approach combines all the approaches and is the most student-centered and culturally competent. It stresses the importance of student choice and voice, combined with 21st century skills, which help students develop self-empowerment and political efficacy within their diverse communities. It views students as agents of change with a transformative historical narrative. The challenges here go beyond curriculum revision and planning. They also include district funding for project-based learning and the willingness to deviate from district curriculum norms to create a lasting and impacting learning environment. Culturally competent teachers are good at asking questions and listening to and learning from students, families, and ethnically diverse leaders and researchers. They reframe their responses to curriculum and students based on individual cultural needs, which may vary from their own, and they actively work to check and correct prejudices and privileges. In order for students to develop cultural competence, they must be provided diverse cultural perspectives and frames of reference in order to inform their understanding of sociopolitical history and the system of advantages and disadvantages within. Black, brown, and white students alike must be culturally competent in order to develop strong self-esteem and social, emotional, intellectual skills to help them level the inequities faced in a racialized and racist society. Communication and collaboration within and across racial and ethnic groups are integral to ending racism in the United States and beyond. In my own teaching practice, I have used the contributions and ethnic additive approaches as a K-12 substitute and tutor, following lesson plans and curriculum left to me in alignment with district policy and pacing. The only time I have used the transformative approach was as a university teacher where I was allowed to write my own curriculum. We focused on border crossing and what it means to develop senses of identity once we cross borders. If only more of this could happen in K-12 classrooms, we might see students developing cultural competence at younger ages and being able to practice decision making and social action at younger ages as well. And I hope to see more of this in the future. Thank you so much.